ruined the film for me!
Poison, sting, wrath and spite. Will you survive the shadows of ice? Will you survive the black of the night? King Cobra rises with your demise.
Hello guys, let's talk about asylums. They're really fucked up and scary. Now let's talk about ghosts. They're really fucked up and scary. Now let's talk about ghost hunting TV shows. They're really fucked up but not scary. So, doing the maths, we have 3 fucked ups and 2 scaries. Which means that a ghost hunting TV show that decides to film inside an abandoned, haunted asylum could be pretty fucked up and scary. But I mean, it can't be that bad, you know, it's not really, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters follows a ghost hunting team called Grave Encounters, who investigate grave encounters. In episode 6 of their TV show, they decide to spend the night locked in the abandoned Collingwood Psychiatric Hospital. Of course, not only does the building turn out to be haunted, but now they are stuck in the asylum with no possible escape. Why they would actually let the bloke lock them in is beyond me. I mean, what if something went wrong, which it did? What if someone got ill, which they did? They at one point say they actually do want to see some ghosts. But fuck, if I saw a ghost in there, I'd really love a fucking escape route. Yeah, I know, it makes the show that they're filming inside the movie a lot more scary. But they've already bribed some bloke to pretend he saw ghosts, so why not just pretend to be locked in? It's almost as stupid as Lindsay Lohan suing Grand Theft Auto 5. But you know, I can sort of see a point. I mean, that character was incredibly based on her.
Oh, fuck. I had a difficult childhood.
The scares in this film really mount up in a great way. It starts off as a pretty funny parody of ghost hunting shows, basically saying that all this stuff is complete bullshit, and no one really expects to find real fucking spooks. But then, we start to get very clear evidence that ghosts are coming, and weird shit is about to kick off. It starts off with windows opening, or a wheelchair slightly moving by itself, before it's revealed that not only do all the exits now inexplicably lead to more corridors or even a blank wall, but now the ghosts are all fucking horribly showing up and doing horrendous fucking faces. At the beginning of the film, we are given an interview, documentary style, with Rick from The Walking Dead. Okay, not really, but come on! Don't you guys notice a slight resemblance?
No.
This bloke is the show's producer, and he says,
I want to be very clear about this. What you're about to see is not a movie.
This may seem like a slightly thick way of getting the audience to believe that this is actually happening, but bear in mind, this shit has been done in the horror genre for years.
Scream for your lives! The Tingler is loose in this theater, and if you don't scream, it may kill you. Scream!
Lance Preston is the main character, and the guy playing him ain't a bad actor. When he's presenting, it feels like a real TV show. I can actually see Grave Encounters on TV, mainly because of him. The fact that some of the people he interviews are fucking shite on camera adds to the realism of the whole thing. It helps build up the realism for when the ghosts start popping up. My favourite character has got to be this fake psychic they get to act with them, called Houston. They missed the chance to say, Houston, we have a problem. To be fair, it is a shit joke, but Houston probably believes in the ghost the least, which makes him extremely hilarious.
You're such a dork.
Listen, it's not funny.
His death, however, was pretty shit. Grave Encounters does its best building up tension, and this scene is a perfect example. So here he is, walking around in pitch black. This is fucking scary as shit. Being in this place when fucking ghosts are about, and you can't see a fucking thing. Jesus. However, then he gets strangled, then the room explodes, then he is thrown down the fucking corridor. A bit of a shitty way for my favourite character to go. The whole film is like this, with the build-ups being much better than the actual payoffs. One part that really took me out of the film is when they find one of their mates, who has been so traumatised by the building that he now believes is a patient. Now, when he was playing a normal bloke, he was actually pretty believable. But now it's like, fucking hell mate, am it up a bit more, why don't ya? The occult specialist of the group, SHAAARRREEE, is probably the best at acting out of the lot. When she cries for her mum, it's genuinely believable, and quite a sad scene. Now, I know that I said the payoffs in this film were pretty shit, but that doesn't mean that some of these scenes are fucking scary. The bit with this girl, which has been shown off in all the trailers, why is a face like that? It's great, but when paused, you can blatantly see how this was stretched in post-production on a computer. My favourite part is no tongue ghost. He's just fucking terrifying. However, the effects don't always work. One of the more annoying bits for me is when hands appear coming out of the floors and shit. Oh no, CGI hands, run! When Sasha is taken away by the ghosts at the end of the film, it's annoying that all they do is have a green fog fade over, and then she's gone. This isn't a film that needs subtlety, guys. I mean, later on you got fucking rats getting eaten alive. I mean, Come on. All in all, Brave Encounters is definitely worth a watch. Most of the film is just them running around, finding somewhere to hide, getting chased out of that hiding spot, and then finding somewhere else to hide. But still, Brave Encounters deserves 3.5 really scary ghosts out of 5 really scary ghosts.
I saw a ghost over here. It was really scary.
I really wonder if the video game Outlast was inspired by Grave Encounters. They have similar themes of asylums, cameras, night vision, darkness, horror, and fucked up experiments. What do you guys reckon? Was Outlast influenced by Grave Encounters? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching. Hello.
Don't have a Godzilla!
Poison, sting, wrath and spite. Will you survive the shadows of eye? Will you survive the black of the night? King Cobra rises with your demise.
だけどジェッジャガージェッジャガーやったでジャガー行け行け平和を守るためみんなも驚く勇気を見せるゴジラとジャガーでパンチパンチパンチパンチパンチパンチ泣くな僕らも頑張ろう
In Godzilla vs. Megalon.